Okay, you had me.
Welcome to AudaciousRC, where I'm on a whiz.
Have fun, Trent?
It's so much fun playing with airplanes.
Alright, today we're going to be talking about the Green Goblin. This is a wing that I built out of some dimensions I made up. So I plugged them in and I was like, this looks cool. So I made it. Alright, let's talk about the equipment we're using. Alright, we have a 1450 kV motor running on a 4-cell 1000 LiPo, 30 amp ESC, and the Orange RX Futaba compatible receiver, which this is probably the cheapest Futaba receiver you can get. We have some cheap Hobby King $3 servos, and then as you can see we got 3D printed control horns and a 3D printed motor mount. I did a little bit differently with the servos. Rather than mount them internally with the top coming through, I decided to just sit them right in through the top so they're easily accessible. I don't have to worry about them coming off the top and coming loose like I had on my last plane. The construction of this is a little bit different than, for example, a Versa wing. What I did was cut the wing in one piece and then tape over it first, cut the edges out, and then fold it over. I cut everything straight across and taped it over because I don't really like seeing the bare foam right there. So as you can see, the elevons are detached and I just taped them on. So yeah, virtually no bare foam visible. Inside I have a wood spar and expanding insulation foam. And then for the vertical stabilizers, what I did was I kept the tape on before I glued it, so in the event of a crash, these things should just snap off rather than tearing any foam going with it. On the bottom, I have just a metal bar for counterbalance to keep the CG where it's supposed to be. So the flights so far have been really good. I've been getting about a 6 to 8 minute flight time depending on how much I push it. I did have a mid-air collision, which was pretty intense. We were flying pretty far out, both turned around the corner and smashed into each other. This is where it hit my plane. On his plane, which was made of EPP, the wing sheared off, the spar in the center just snapped, and I ripped his servo wires too. So virtually no effective damage done to this, and his was totally demolished. Yeah, that's about it. I've done all I can to keep the wing as structurally sound as possible, so I've tried to mounting everything on the top I've tried to cut as little into the wing as possible, which will help with just the wing strength. And this is probably the strongest wing that I've ever built as for like how much it bends and torques. And it's fairly stable in the air. It does get a bit of yaw motion in high winds. But other than that, I'm pretty pleased. Bada bing, bada boom.
Hey guys, thanks for watching another episode of AudaciousRC. Go ahead and check out our good friend over at RaptorTech. He's doing some really cool stuff, and we'd appreciate it if you subscribed and supported him as well.
If you like what we're doing, click Colton's chest.
If you want to watch a previous episode, click here.